said. And we're doing it as a server client solution, very similar to what Google does with the phone, but because it's all free and open source, you can download it yourself and you can run the server wherever you want. For example, locally on this notebook, or well, there are some efforts to run the server on the phone as well, but this is not yet implemented. Yeah, the good thing about Zaman is also that you can configure it to only recognize a selection of words. So you can, for example, deploy an application that only recognizes a left, right, front, and stuff you really need.
So thank you very much. That's exactly what we're trying now to do here. Safdar is now programming, and he is porting this voice recognition server to the Android platform, so it runs on the phone, so we can get rid of the laptop and so on, so that we can program the system to recognize only certain words, and much quicker than it would be possible using the Google tools. So, reconnect it here.
Initially, we have to give the IP address of the robot because the robot has a brand in its computer.
So this is not yet integrated into CapRate, but it's on the way, so to say. Because I think it's very interesting to provide only a few words that can be recognized, because children will be able to program their own. It's kind of as if it would be learning to recognize the voice for a few commands. Okay. We have the AO and we have a few things for what's it called?
That both should be on the same wireless.
Yeah, maybe let me, because I see that there are a few members here from the image recognition and vision departments. One thing that we want to do in the future that I would be very interested in is a quick learning system for kids. Imagine you have a brick. Imagine you have a brick in CapRate that allows to learn how an object looks like. Yeah? So my idea is the following. I would like to, I'm inside CapRate and I'm saying now, system, CapRate, please start learning a new object. Yeah? And then I get some instructions telling me, okay, please point your phone with the camera to the object. I see the object here, and then it tells me, move it around this object. So I have to do like this until it tells me beep, it recognizes the object, and now I want to be able to, if like with the face recognition, to be able, when I'm moving the camera, to get the coordinates in the current camera picture of this object. It's kind of, I think it's very complicated to do this. I hear that with OpenCV there are some learning algorithms, but they take much longer than would be possible for children to wait for it. Yeah? So we have to do some improvements, or maybe there's some help or some ideas what could be done. I would be very interested to cooperate and maybe to supervise some students together, that because I think it's feasible, maybe hard. It shouldn't be perfect. It's not necessary that it's perfect, because also the voice recognition you would see is not perfect, because it's a game. It's something to program games, but it would be very powerful, I think. Imagine you can fix this here to the robot, then you have a camera, you have a flashlight, you have all kinds of sensors included here, so it would be very interesting. I think voice recognition, voice can speak, and it has some effectors and sensors, like in the Lego robot, for instance. There's also one ultrasound sensor where you can find out how far things are away and so on. And that's very cheap also. So I think the ideas what can be done here for children, what they can program very quickly, there is a huge amount of opportunity here for such applications. Okay, so
now I think it's my turn to speak. Right?
Yes, it is.
First of all, I would like to introduce this robot because I have been with him since 2010, June 2010, so I like him very much. This robot,
by the way, it looked very different at the beginning.
Yes, if you have YouTube, you can show the work which I did with the tab, the initial tab. Okay, so this robot is the son of this robot, and so it is used for the games or some children, but this robot is used for the real applications. This robot is called Pioneer, and basically it is for indoor navigations, where you can use it in an office, in some industry, in some superstore, where it can help the people, can lead the customers to the proper place. So here in this environment, as we don't have the map of this environment, so it cannot automatically move as it moves in the city tower or lab of IST Robocop. But here, basic objective is that, for example, if it is capable to move in an environment, why not we should speak on the Android phone and should speak to the robot where you are. He says, oh, I am in kitchen. So we say, don't stay in the kitchen, come to my room and take this file to the secretary room. So this is, I think now it is possible because of Simon D. People have done a lot. So let me show you first. So that computer has the brand. This computer contains Simon D. Okay. So this the wireless of this Android phone. So all these are connected with each other on the wireless of the Android phone, and I will speak some words, and you will see the robot will move. It is correct now. Okay. Move. I have kept the speed too slow because if it hits, it has this gripper which has the sensors. So if it hits, it can break itself. So that is why it has got 8 ultrasonic sensors, 1 laser sensor, 2 cameras, 1 heat sensor, almost as expensive as 50,000 euros.
So that's not for children.
Stop. It says stop. You can see it also gives us that to stop. Now I say right. Now I should be right. As you see, the Simon D people can tell you very well why we cannot deal with the sentence, because until now I have been using only the words. So maybe later on we can improve it and we can work with the sentence, like go to secretary room, go to DC. Okay, so move. So it will move to its location again, so that it can again be recharged. So we have also done some work, and I have put on the review sheet. I had a tape, what should I call it, a tape for this, so I used the wireless of that tape to give the command to the robot. Yeah. Stop. Actually used for, because this is sensitive, so when we record, okay, so you please be silent. Stop. Okay. Stop. Okay. Stop. Actually, this is not stop. This is stop. If you see the vocabulary or how it is spelled, it is like S-T-A-A-P. So one should not say stop. It is said how? Stop. That is also, I think, not good also. So thank you so so much for your attention, and I think it is enough. Yeah, now I am going to disconnect.
Thank you.
So, any question? So,
yes.
So you can see here.
By the way, this robot
So
is
yeah.
Hello, my board. Please go to my room and bring ball for me. Ball for me.
Now this tab, you can see I have tab. So initially I started programming with this tab. This gave me the So you see two kinds of cameras we are using, and the robotic operating system of the computer. The laser sensor is used to detect the walls. Ultrasonic sensors are used to detect the transparent walls, like we have in our environment here. So an odometer sensor that detect how much it has moved linearly, so in all directions. And now camera will detect the object.
so it's that's with OpenCV, right?
Yes, it's with OpenCV. So the basic idea initially which I was working on this video by Professor Sadani also that I have also made the map of this whole environment. So we are not far away from having a robot autonomously moving in this environment. And it can work, it is not difficult in such an environment like we have in our other systems.
Good.
This is a very obedient robot. Now you will see how it is set together.
So this blue block, for instance, is the laser sensor, which is one of the most expensive parts here. And here you see our laboratory in the city tower. Okay, I think I will. So. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention. I hope it was interesting for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are, many of my students came today, not all of them of course, but we are ready to answer your questions if you have any, or if you want to come down and try out things, you're welcome. Okay, thank you very much.